First, good morning to all the beautiful peoples out there. And you know who you are. I'm Clayton Arline. This is Real Talk. And the reason why we're going to talk about Real Talk starting daily is we want you to a daily dose of inspiration and insight and a little bit of joy to start your day out right. And one of the things that I really want to talk about, and it's pertaining to all people, but particularly minority people, we're talking about healthcare. Why healthcare is never discussed at a family picnic. These are the things that we need to talk about. Why they don't talk about it? They talk about, man, that potato pie is good, that sweet potato, that ham hock is good. And you already know. Now let's talk real talk. They never talk about healthcare. They talk about how good the food is, what kind of carry out they're gonna take out. And you and I know that we got all our relatives. They shows up for all these cookouts, and a lot of them can't hardly walk. We can look at them and tell that their health is deteriorating. But why we as a culture, instead of sitting around here eating everything, well, let's talk about family history. Let's talk about generational things, cancer stuff that runs inside the family. But we never talk about that. And they have culture norms around privacy. Nobody want to talk about their private health care because it is the way it's been programmed. Nobody, old people used to sit down and talk about, hey man, look, I am not feeling good and all this kind of stuff. Health is often seen as a private matter, and discuss it can feel like overwhelming exposure and vulnerability. And that's why people keep in things inside. I'm gonna say this to a lot of you black men. We've been programmed, and the reason why your health continues to deteriorate because we keep everything inside. We're very private about everything because that's the way that we've been programmed to think. And a lot of time we have that fear of judgment and being ashamed that people's going to judge you if you talk about your health. Black, minority, all people. You need to start talking about your health, not about, man, when is the next cookout? You know that you already got high blood pressure, you don't exercise, you just eat, and don't do anything. This is how the system is designed, minority people. You know, some may feel sorry about being blamed for their condition or seek as weak, especially in an environment where strength and this psychism is the norm, what they think about. You understand? It is the time that we as minority people start talking about our health. And I'm going to say this to all minority people. We are on red alert. This new form of militant, President Trump is trying to destroy everything that we have. He's trying to destroy the black race. That's his main objective. You must understand, we are minority people and white people. We are going to suffer at an all-time high under this want to be a dictator president. Your health is your wealth. And don't forget about that. But put God first in everything you do. Let me tell you something else that avoid heavy topic. They don't want to talk about healthcare. They rather to avoid it. And why? Because that's the way we've been programmed to think. Topic, family gathering are often meant to be joyful and highlighted. And people may avoid topics that feel serious or they might feel uncomfortable about it. This is how we, as minority people, are programmed to think, especially the black men. Why can't we get together and talk together and come together and try to save each other instead of letting our ego get involved? Now, I said that in order to say this. There is something they call a generational cycle. It runs through the family. It's a generational thing. They don't want to talk about it. Older generation may not have a modern, open conversation about health. So young family members don't know how to start a conversation about health. They don't know how to start that. Minority people, black men, throw away your ego. You see how you being treated years ago, that generation, this new form of militant, these white supremacists, is trying to put you on your back. You understand what I'm saying? Health care is going to be at its highest point under this deranged president that we have. Please don't get me started. But look, I said that Family Miller can play a powerful role in encouraging black men to seek health care. You women, encourage your fathers and your brothers and stuff like that to seek health care. You know, often more than they realize. And these are some things that I feel personally. How can family members support black men's health? What they need to start talking about. All they got to do, well, you lead by setting an example for these men and these black people to get their health care in line. You go into the hospital, you can't get out of bed, they give you all this medication, and a lot of times this medication is killing minority people. And the way this form of new administration is, you know, he don't want nobody in the hospital but white people. You must understand, we are on red alert, America. I don't care whether you're white or black. Your health care is at risk. And I just need you to, when I say lead by example, especially men, talk open about their own checkup or health condition. It normalizes care-seeking behavior. Come on, guys. Let's get together and we're going to talk about this, gig, because we're all in it together. And another thing, we got to create a safe conversation. You don't want to share all your information with everybody, because sometimes a dog that brings a bone is a dog that carries a bone. I'm quite sure most of you have probably already heard about that. Encourage open. Don't learn to judge people. You know, judge-free discussions about health. Ask how someone feels, not just physically, but emotionally. You know, you look at them and you look at their health and you look at them in their emotion. They are not happy with themselves. Their health is deteriorating. Nobody talking about it. But now is the time for black people to put down your guard. We need to start promoting, educating, and take care of ourselves. Now is the time. Don't wait till you get in the grave and say, I think it's about time for me to start exercising. Hello, Kadambo. It's too late. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just talking real talk. And another thing is to offer practical help. Ask them, can I help you? What can we do, man? I look like you can't walk, you can't talk. Look, we're all going to leave here with some type of physical illness. But you can enjoy your life. You live the life you love and try to love the life you live. But your health is your wealth, black men. I just need you to understand that. Your community, ladies, encourage them, man, go and seek help. Help them out by just talking to them. Because you might be in that same situation one day. There is no perfect person in this world. Now, you know, something when I talk about practical help schedules appointment, provide transportation, or just show up for a checkup, acknowledge and affirm them. You know, some people can't have nowhere to get transportation. Hey, can I take you to your doctor's appointment? You know, everybody can pitch in. Is most of you all, when you got this reprobated mind, it's about me, myself, and I. I can care less if Aunt John or Aunt Sue or Uncle John died. They getting old anyway. This is the way people's are programmed by not talking about family history. Did you know that your grandmother, your grandfather died from cancer? And do you know cancer running our family? Nobody want to talk about that. Now is the time. Put down your sword and let's come together as minority people and learn to live together, work together, pray together, and take care of our health together. You know, when you talk about celebrating health wins, that's what we talk about. Look at what you overcame. You could have been this. But I will say to all my brothers and sisters out there, unless you put God in your life first, your health is going to continue to deteriorate. You got to believe that there is a being above us that watches over things. He can cure, he can provide, he can inspire, and he's going to help you. Black people, minority people, we got to stand up. We are at the most difficult time in our life. There is more minority people is going to die or go to jail, mental health, more than ever before, because this new Trump administration is taking everything away from the minority, taking everything away from the black people. Healthcare. Look what he's doing to the veterans. Look what he's doing to some of the white people, the black people, all kind of taking his Social Security away from it. Some older people are just surviving. They need more help on Social Security. These clowns, and I'm going to say it again, if you keep voting for the same clown that causing you pain in your state, why are you voting for him? If you keep voting for him and expecting a different outcome, you are insane. Those people that you got down, Republicans, they are too afraid to speak up. They'd rather protect one man than protect 1,000. They are programmed to think a certain way. I care about our veteran health. I care about everybody's health. But these billionaires don't care about whether you live or die. This racist president that we got in there, he don't care whether you live or die. He wants to be the big man on the block. And Fox News, I'm going to say this to you. President Trump runs Fox News. President Trump runs everything that's going on in the United States. Those individuals that he have in position of power is only going to do what he say do. And they better stick together. You better not say anything negative, even though in your heart you know it's wrong. But you're too afraid of this clown that got in the White House. Yes, I'm on my high because I care about America. Not only black, but I'm just speaking on the terms that the rich going to get richer and the poor going to get poor under the hands of this clown that's running this country. People, America, we cannot come together with these up because this is our, put it down and let's talk. White, black, green, purple. Veterans, we fought the war, we protected this country. But these clowns they got in there is trying to erase everything that we have worked hard for. They're trying to change our Constitution. They try to use fear of an intimidation if you talk about them. Yes, I am on a high right now when they talk about health care for America. Do y'all see what this bill that this clown trying to pass? And he's telling all the Republicans from your state, if you don't go along with the bill, you're going to pay a price. This is not Russia. People, American people, minority black men. Now is the time for you to protect your family. Think about the health care. They're going to close a lot of hospitals down. They're going to close down a lot of drugstores around in your community. Do you understand what's at risk, America? More people are going to deal with more mental health. More people are going to die because of lack of medical care under the hands of these damn clowns that we got in the White House. I care about America. Do you care about America, or do you care about President Trump? Do you believe all the whitewashing and all the lies that he's putting out there? I'm going to make America great again. How in the hell can you make America great again when you're trying to kill all the black people? Anything to deal with minority, you want to try to take all the financial aid. You want to take everything, not only from the black, you are taking away from the people that put you in. America. Are we going to let one man destroy our veterans' health care, our grandfathers who have fought? You got a convicted felony. We don't put back in the White House. He is a biggest liar. You can say what you want to say. You cannot believe nothing what Fox News are saying. You listen what the people say. You ask them questions, they will never say anything bad about President Trump. You all must understand. They signed a loyalty statement that you're going to be loyalty under President Trump. Do you understand the world that we live in? Veterans, black people, white people. Do you understand that? I just need you to understand. President Trump and his administration is a threat to the United States. Do you understand? Changing our military, putting all white boys in charge. Don't recruit black men. Take every damn thing down that black people have done. Tuskegee Airmen, all the famous people who have fought in this war, they don't exist. We dealing with a clown, America. When are you going to wake up, Republicans, and stop being afraid to speak up for your state? When are you going to stop being afraid? I just don't understand. How can you allow yourself to let one man manipulate your mind? Only thing that I'm going to say to all of you Republicans and all you Trump supporters, if you cannot see, you might want to go get your eyes checked. Because everything is right in front of you. Everything that he voted, and the reason why you voted for him, because you got gypped. The only thing that most white supremacists care about is getting all these minorities out of this United States, getting all the illegal. If it's illegal, I can understand it. But if they're good citizens, why are you doing that? Do you see what they're doing to the minority people? And white people, how do you think me, as a minority man, feel what these administration is doing to the minority people? We're supposed to walk up to this clown and give him a teddy bear hug. I would love to walk up and squeeze his ass to death because he's a threat. He only cares about money and power. Did you all know that he was on a military installation with his camp selling white privilege cards? Do you see the base that he was on when he was doing this totally illegal? He done sold Bible, he done sold sneakers. He's selling, in order you want to come to the state, buy a $5 million gold card. Where's all this money going to? America, when are we going to wake up? No, when are you going to wake up? I've never been sleeping because this clown is shooting America a bunch of you know what. Now is the time for America to stand up against this one man. I got to have this bill on my desk signed by July 4th. And I need all people on my side. You better vote yes. Do you understand? Those individuals that is voting for Trump are afraid of intimidation and fear. Trump got his ISIS, all white boys covered with masks on, to use form of intimidation against the American people. America, you better be ready, especially you black people. You better be armed and be able to protect your family because President Trump has increased racism at an all-time high. He's letting the minority people know, I can care less if you die. We're going to take, even though you are born American, we're going to ship you out to another country. Down in Florida, look what they're doing to these minority people. Look at the government sign. Put a prisoner along the Amazon where nothing but snakes and alligators and all these dangerous animals. They building a prison in the center to keep these. How can you treat people this way? Treat them less than human beings. Come on, people. I care about you. I don't care about you, white, green, purple. I got a heart for God. What kind of heart do you have? Do you care about just one group, or do you care about America? You Supreme Court people, you need to stand up. Are you afraid of President Trump because he elected you in? I think I've said enough. I think I need to ask you all. Are you asking God for strength in your life? And I'm asking all of y'all, please share this video and hit the notification button. Like the doing. Make comments. Because this is a series that I'm developing, Real Talk. And I will be coming back and doing you a video about the importance of black men's health care. You must understand it. You got to lead by example, and you got to create a safe environment, create a safe conversation. Offer practical help. Can I take you to your hospital? You know what I'm saying? Celebrate health wins and, share resources. There is a lot of point them to a cultural, a competent resource center. We can save our culture, but we cannot allow this form of racism to destroy us because they taking health care. You can't go nowhere. You don't have money. It's not only the blacks, but the white too. You stand up what you believe in and stop falling for this felony, this convicted, this con artist. America, wake up. For you all that has a racial issue, you love seeing what Trump doing. Beating up the black men, kicking the white girls, black girls all in the stomach. You done gave these ISIS or these federal police, you done gave them the authority. We're going to protect you. You understand what we're dealing with as a minority? You better arm yourself. Don't allow the white supremacy to come into your house and intimidate you. You better go down as a martyr and be willing to die for your family. You as a black man, understand, we need to wake up and smell the roses. We are letting our black women down because we are not protecting them. Now is the time for us to protect our kids from this new form of militancy that's out there. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I got on my kick this morning, and again, I get passionate when I see what's going on in America. We cannot allow America to fall on its back. We cannot allow one man to destroy this country. And you need to start praying and asking God. For you all so-called believer or religious people, what Bible are you reading? Are we reading the same Bible? You in evangelicals, y'all selling all these books for Trump. Because money talk. Y'all got him in office. You got what you wanted, but you're going to lose what you had under the hands of a con artist. I'm going to close out by saying this. Let's protect Let's protect our health care, whether you black, white, green, purple. On July the 4th, 3 days from now, if the Republicans are afraid, you're going to suffer. If they stand up and don't fall for this mega bill, you understand how many billions of dollars they're going to spend on ICE federal. $8 billion in this budget plan. Sorry, got emotional. But guess what? Sometimes it's good to become emotional, as long as you know that you're telling the truth. I stand up for what I believe because I'm not falling for all this BS out there. By saying that, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure to me, as well as a privilege, to inspire, to start your day out with real talk. I'm your host. Until next time, please submit, subscribe, and please share this video because I will be doing a video every morning. But it's about real talk, about what is happening in the world. Black people, you must learn to work together, pray together, and stay together. Don't allow a man to dictate your future. I want to say thank you for tuning in and have a great day. May God bless you and keep you until we meet again. Adios.